Welcome, Pisces, to your reading for November 2025. This is for your Sun, your Moon, your Rising and your Venus signs, and it is a general reading, so please take what resonates and let the rest go. If this does resonate for you and you'd like more information through a private reading with me, you can book via the link in the description below, or you can just have a look, see when I'm available, have a look at the information and the pricing, etc. So, without further ado, Pisces. We're looking at your general energy, your opportunity, your challenge, your unforeseen events, and your advice. And I'm using the Magical Nordic Tarot, and I'm clarifying with the Inspired Neon Tarot. Pisces, in your general energy, you have got the Strength card coming in the reverse position, which means that you're either lacking energy or your strength is being tested in some way. There's fear here. I don't know why. I'm getting some kind of anticipation or a lack of confidence, and which is unusual for you. I don't know why. It's like you don't think you're up to the job for something or other, which again, I don't know why. It's interesting because it's very unlike you. Page of Pentacles is in your opportunity. Something new is happening. What I will say is that. So for some of you, you are experiencing something new. It could be you've moved to a new area. It could be you're in a new job. It could be that you're making new friends. I don't know what this is, but that's why you feel like you're lacking confidence, because you're out of your comfort zone. You're out of your normal familiar surroundings, and therefore you are feeling a little bit like a fish out of water. The Four of Swords reversed is in your challenge, which is what you're going to try and revert to through November is just to retreat, withdraw and not engage. And your challenge here is to not do that. You have to push through the feeling of, I feel like an alien. I feel like I don't belong here. I don't feel like I fit in. I feel inadequate. All of those feelings. It's like the new girl at school, new boy at school. It will pass. It will pass. But don't give in to the feeling of it's easier if I just stay in and I don't go out, or I just decline any invitations. Don't do that. The Two of Pentacles reversed is in your unforeseen events. And this is really just about having to deal with the unusual or the unexpected, you know. What now feels unfamiliar will become familiar. So, and the longer you put it off or avoid it, the longer it'll take for the unfamiliar to become familiar. So get involved. The Fool in reverse is in your advice. You don't have to do everything at once, Pisces. This isn't about, you know, for example, if you had moved to a different area, and you know that eventually you're going to have to get a new job, or eventually you're going to have to, I don't know, but it's like, do one thing at a time. Don't do everything at once, because that is too much. It's too overwhelming. It's too much to deal with. So just do one thing at a time. So let's have a look at the Strength card in reverse. clarified by the Four of Wands reversed and the Sun reversed. The Four of Wands, it just feels like you are away from home. It feels like being homesick. So maybe this is, for some of you, about having moved away from familiar surroundings. Whether it's permanent or temporary, I don't know. It's just being away from the things that bring you a sense of safety and comfort. And the Sun in reverse is just showing that it's whatever this is, it makes you unhappy. You know, the Sun in reverse is an unhappy card. It's, yeah. So the Page of Pentacles, clarified by Temperance and the Star reversed. It's your opportunity here. This is a new experience. It's a new beginning. It's a new era almost is what I'm getting here. But the Temperance card comes in reverse, which again is like, doesn't feel right. For you, right now, it doesn't feel right. It feels like there's something missing, or there's something which makes you feel off balance. The Star in reverse, you can't see past the feeling you're in now. It feels like to you that will never change. You know, this will never become something you like or enjoy or understand. But you need to get out of that mindset because, as I said, the unfamiliar will become familiar, and the uncomfortable will become comfortable. The Four of Swords in reverse is clarified by the Five of Pentacles reversed and the Three of Pentacles reversed. It does feel like it's something to do with a kind of a work situation or a practical situation. Whatever you're dealing with here is almost a situation that you have no choice about. You have to deal with it. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is a good card because this is about recovery. It's about taking yourself out of isolation, forcing yourself to be seen and involved and integrated. And then the Three of Pentacles reversed. You know, you're not gonna like it. You are gonna feel, to begin with, you are gonna feel like the third wheel, quite literally. But that won't last. It's exactly the same as I said. It's like that first day at school is excruciating, or that first day in a new job, whatever it happens to be. But by the end of the week, you're like, oh, okay, you know, I definitely don't feel like that anymore. Yeah, so just keep that in mind. Two of Pentacles reversed, clarified by the Knight of Wands reversed and the King of Wands reversed in your unforeseen events. Someone here is going to help you, definitely, I feel. It's someone that, to begin with, will make you feel more uncomfortable because they're very outgoing. They're very much an extrovert. They're very loud. They're very, you know, they probably get a bit of a kick out of embarrassing people. And they've kind of, they've latched onto you because you are looking uncomfortable and you need a rescuing. And to begin with, you're going to think, this is the last thing I need. I don't need someone, you know, pointing out my discomfort. But actually, I do feel like they will end up being someone that you align with in quite a big way. And then the Fool in reverse is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Cups in reverse. So your advice here is, you know, to get out of your comfort zone, take risks when they call to you, The Nine of Pentacles is be proud of what you're achieving. Look at yourself at the end of every day and just say to yourself, well done, you got through another day. It's not easy, you know. No one is ever saying to you, oh God, you're ridiculous. What's wrong with you? And no one else would feel uncomfortable in your position. Of course they would. Everyone would. So it's like being a foreigner in a unfamiliar country, you know, and like everyone's speaking a different language. That's the kind of feeling I get. It's like there's a sense of paranoia here. There's also that feeling of not being included because you're so different, or you feel so different. But you do it every day. You show up. You don't give in until eventually everything just clicks into place. It makes sense. And everyone's engaging with you. And then we have the the Page of Cups reversed. You know, yeah, no, it's not much fun at the moment. It won't be. But as I keep saying, and I sound like a broken record, that feeling won't last. It's not fun now, but it will be worth it. Just dig in and keep going, and you will be fine, honestly. So Pisces, let's do your oracle. I'm just doing the keywords oracle only because they're close to me and I haven't selected a different deck. So let's see. Okay, so your card says insight, wisdom, owl, wise choice, unusual powers of discernment, deciphering mystery, sees truth behind the wall, good advice, no sense of humour, look at life from all angles, explore unknown and magic in life. You can see, because I want you to be able to focus on the keywords, because one of these words, or more than one of these words, is going to be significant to you throughout November. This line jumps out for me in relation to your reading, and that is look at life from all angles. And explore the unknown and magic in life. So yeah, I'm going to leave that with you, Pisces. And of course, thank you for your love, your support, your encouragement and your engagement that I return to you tenfold. I'll see you next time. Enjoy the journey.